Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I am not feeling good at all. Like I literally have a knot in my throat because I'm trying so hard not to cry. But I am having sickle cell crisis and I thought, why not do my makeup and distract my mind, and why not make it a video? So we're gonna go back to a makeup tutorial, which I haven't done in forever. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, and I'm gonna just jump right into it because I look crazy. Okay? Okay. So keep on watching.
I never like you when you told me to always stay here, never leave me.
So we're gonna get right into it, and I'm going to start by priming my eyes with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and this is in the shade Eden. So I apply a very generous amount, and then I'm just going to blend it out with a big concealer brush, and this is a brush from Sephora. Then I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I am using the Studio Pro waterproof brow pomade from BH Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Brunette. I didn't show it, but it's the one that I always use. So I just wanted to insert clips of me doing them since I always do my brows off of camera. But all I do is outline them, feather in some hairs or do like little hair strokes where I feel that I need them, and then just kind of brush out and spoolie out the excess product throughout the rest of the brow. Then with my Avon True Color Cream Concealer in the shade Medium Wheat, I'm going to clean the brows. So just kind of give them a very carved out look since I am going for a smoky eye. Moving on to the eyeshadows, I'm going to be using this teal color that I'm pointing at and going to use that as a transition shade. I've said it before, guys, but I do not have the names for these eyeshadows, so I apologize. But I never received the little sheet with the names, and it's fine. We will live. So I'm going to apply that on the crease and a little bit above, just so that teal can peek through once the darker shades are on. Moving on with a smaller blending brush, I'm going to go with my Take Me Back to Brazil palette from BH Cosmetics. And I'm going to use the color that I am pointing at. I feel like that is actually a true teal color. The color on my transition is more like of a baby blue, green, I don't know. So once I put it on my eye, I realized that it's much lighter than what it appears to be on the pan. So I'm really going to pack that on, put it in the outer corner and into the crease. Moving back to my Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, I'm going to go in with that deep green shade. And I'm also going to change my brush into something even smaller than what I had before. And this is a BH Cosmetics brush. And I'm going to apply that green right into the outer corner. So I wasn't too sure if I wanted to do that because I didn't know if it was going to come off so green, but it was perfect. And once I saw that it blended in so nicely, I was happy about my decision. So you just gotta kind of play around, and if you have a look in mind, kind of see if it works and if it doesn't. And thankfully it worked this time. So going back in with a big blending brush, I'm just going to make sure that I don't have any harsh lines anywhere. And then go in with the lid color. So I'm going in with that pretty teal sparkly color from the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm going to apply that right on the lid. For mascara, I'm going to go in with my Double Decker Lashes mascara from Butter London. And I'm just going to prep my lashes for some falsies. Now I'm just going to apply my eyelashes, and I get all my falsies from the beauty supply. I haven't repurchased any name brand lashes, and I just feel like I don't have to because these are so beautiful. So I don't have the exact name because I lost a box, but if you guys are interested, I can go get a new box for my makeup and I will post it in the description box. Moving on to the face, I'm going to prime my skin with the Smashbox. What is this called? Primerizer or something like that. It's a 2-in-1 primer and moisturizer. Then we're gonna move on with Avon's True Color Full Coverage Foundation. And I'm going to be applying it with a brush and stippling motions and then blending it in. I'm actually so surprised that I still continue to reach for this foundation because I didn't think I would, but it is so good for when I am feeling or wanting to go for a glam look. For concealer, I'm going to be using both my Age Rewind and my Avon True Color concealer. If I can get any product out. It was a struggle, guys. It was a struggle. I was getting a little annoyed. But when we finally get some product, I'm going to apply it on my face, under my eyes, in the bridge of my nose, and on my forehead. You do not at all whatsoever need the amount of concealer that I am applying. So that day I was obviously feeling a little off. I was going through crisis. And now that I'm editing this, I'm like, oh my God. Like, it took me 10 years to blend this out. So you definitely don't need that much. But anyways, with the concealer, I also carved out my eyeshadow to give it a more sharp look. For my bronzer, I'm going in with Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in a big fat fan brush. And I'm just going to bronze up the face, kind of carve out the cheekbones as well with it. And the fan brush makes it so easy for you to do that. So if you want a little tip on contouring, try using a fan brush. With an angled blending brush, I'm going to go in with the same bronzer and I'm going to contour my nose just a tad bit. I've been trying to do this more often just so I can get better at it. But nose contouring just really depends on your nose, what you want to accentuate and what you want to hide. For blush, I'm going to go in with this Morphe blush palette, which I believe is either discontinued or it's renovated. But you guys are going to see this in a few videos because I just purchased it. So I'm going with the shade that I'm pointing at. and mix it with the bronzer just so I won't be too pinky, because I wanted more of a bronzy look with this very teal smoky eye. So after you look in the camera, mirror, wherever you're looking into, and you realize that you went a little heavy-handed, just go in with a stippling brush that's clean, no product, and blend. So that usually helps. If not, you can use some translucent powder as well and just blend that out. So like I told you guys earlier, I was a little off, so I'm doing everything backwards from my usual routine. But now I'm going to set under my eyes and the rest of my face with some translucent powder, and I'm using my handy dandy airspun. To finish the eyes, I'm just going to go back in with all the colors that I used in the same order that I used them and blend them under my eyes, and then move on with some mascara. And for my lower lashes, I'm using the Colossal Spider Effect mascara from Maybelline. Going in with my Holy Grail eyeliner from Avon in the shade Cosmic Brown. I'm just going to add that to the waterline. I didn't want to go too intense with a black, so I thought a brown would be the way to go, and I ended up liking it, so that was a good choice. To highlight, I'm going to be using my Tarte Tarteist Pro Glow palette, and we're going to be mixing the shade Lit and Strobe just to create a more champagne toned highlighter and not so pure gold, because I wanted all the attention to be on the teal in my eyes. Even though this was a beautiful highlight for the face, I felt like it wasn't blinding enough on my inner corners. So I went in with a little bit of NYX glitter glue, put it on the inner corners, and then applied Lit and Strobe on top of that just to give it a little extra pop. For lipstick, I'm going to go in with the Color Sensational lipstick in the shade 275 or Crazy for Coffee, and apply that all over my lips. But of course, I'm going to mix it. So I'm also going to be applying a gloss on top, and it'll be L'Oreal's Infallible Pro Gloss in the shade 405 or Coral Sands. And to finish this look, we're going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish Setting Spray. I love the mist on this setting spray. So we're going to let that dry, and we are done. Just kidding. So I totally forgot to set my brows, but of course, like always, I'm going to be doing that with my Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. So I usually use the shade dark brown, but since I did just tone my hair and go a little bit lighter, I'm not orange anymore, guys. I'm using medium brown just so it won't be as intense. Okay, now we're done. Okay guys, so after hours of trying to get through this, I am finally done. Definitely very colorful, and I just thought it fit my business shirt so perfectly, so I went and I changed, kind of did my hair, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys miss makeup tutorials, give me a thumbs up or let me know in the comments down below. Also, I hope you guys don't mind the old background, which is my living room. It's just I really did not have the energy to set up my whole background because I do have to take it down every time I film, after I film, just because of my kids. Guys, enjoy. I'm so out of breath. I need to take a break. Enjoyed, please subscribe to my channel and hit the little ring bell notification so you guys can see every time I post a video, and I will see you in my next